What's going on, world? You're now tuned into Starstruck Media. I'm your host, Tango Tony, back with another episode of Insight. And today we have alternative rock, alternative rap band. Let's welcome to the show, VTB. What's going on, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
Shit, man, I'm doing well. Man. How you guys doing?
We're doing fine. Nice. Vibes going,
I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I got the Twisted Tea vibe going, so, it's all good.
Nice.
So,
yes, I'm done.
Most definitely. So, let's get right into it. So, we have a little history. I originally interviewed you guys in, 2017? So this is a follow-up interview for us. So, I just want to start off by saying, since you guys started making music in 2015, you put out a few projects. Like, how would you assess like your career trajectory at this point?
Yeah, it's hard to say. There's been since we made the conversion over to the band and whatnot and stopped making rap music and whatnot. It's been a lot of figuring out what works now and what doesn't. It's a whole new process to everything, and it's a lot more difficult, I'd say. And then plus pandemic hitting and all that. It's it's been a little bit of a rough road, but from here I think as far as trajectory, we're gonna try to focus on doing the same thing we always have been and just putting out projects that we like that aren't bound to some sort of genre or something like that, just something that's a representation of us and everything.
Right. So you guys started as a duo.
Right.
So what prompted the transition to a band? That's kind of because that's a big jump.
Yeah, dude.
We just didn't like it, and we just didn't like making. It just wasn't us, It was when we were younger, and then as we got older, we just kind of grew out of it. But we still wanted to make music, and we played instruments when we were younger. And then one day, I don't remember, I think you started playing guitar again. And then we were like, what if we just started playing instruments again? And did that. And then that's what happened.
Hey, I mean, personally, I definitely like where you guys are at now. It really reminded me of kind of Linkin Park meets, I guess, XXX Tentacion vibes. So it's a good fusion, of that. So I think you guys are in the right lane. You know what I mean? So
thank you.
Hey, kudos, man. So I know last interview, you guys didn't tell me what VTB stood for. So I'm asking again, what does VTB actually stand for?
It's just at this point it's just VTB. I guess I don't know, should we touch on
it was just a placeholder name that we made. We didn't know what to call ourselves, and then we just abbreviated it as VTB, and then it just sounded better, so we just changed it as that.
Yeah,
I think certain people gave us or gave suggestions, and there's some cool ones, but
yeah,
all in all, it doesn't really mean anything.
Right. It's just kind of it's just VTB. And, I like to hear when people kind of come up with their own meaning and whatever. And,
I think very talented boys.
Yeah,
we're the best one.
Yeah, very talented boys who roll with that. It's kind of just I don't know, it got fun to just leave it up in the air, I guess. So we just kind of stuck with that.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool though. Like you said, it kind of gives you guys, I guess, a running joke for for the band, for people to just try to come up with what it means. So definitely.
Yeah.
So since our last interview, we've lost some influential artists that were kind of in the same space as you guys, Juice WRLD, X, Chester from Linkin Park. How impactful would you say those guys were on you?
Definitely starting in rap and whatnot, and like finding out about X like back, I can't remember what year it was, but at least like me personally, I felt like that had a huge like it was like an eye opener for more like genre blending in rap, and I think that like definitely had like an impact in our trajectory now, like getting to the place we are. I don't think like we'd be here if we hadn't like progressed into like a more aggressive sound or something like that. So artists like that, and then Peep was, like we all listened to Peep, and that was like a crazy.
He listened to you.
He did at one point, apparently. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if he was like going around listening to a bunch of like the like smaller artists in that little underground scene for a little bit, but I remember looking at our SoundCloud stats and seeing one of the listeners for one of our songs it said Lil Peep, and I was like, no way, that's like the real account. And I clicked on it, and it was the real account, and he had listened a few times, so it's like that was a cool little thing, But yeah, he. That was also an influence there. And I don't think, like I said, we'd be where we are without those little introductions there.
I think for the Chester, because I grew up listening to, Linkin Park. And like, I think that one just came like as a shock. Like, sometimes I guess you kind of know when there's something going on. I had like no idea about the Chester thing. So that came like a total shock to me. That one kind of like opened me up a little bit to be like, just go forward in music, because there was moments where like I wanted to quit, but like these guys would bring me back to it too, and things like that just make you think. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, you guys really started and came up like in that SoundCloud era where like it was just really popping. It was a lot of artists that was just like blowing up off of SoundCloud. So like you guys were really like nestled right like in that period, so definitely. And RIP to Peep and X and Juice and Chester, you know what I'm saying? Legends. So
yeah, for sure.
Who would you guys say are like your top 5 bands of all time? Like,
you want to go one? You want first?
You want to start?
Mine, I guess. Talking Heads is my favorite band of all time.
Talking Heads, okay.
Yeah, I don't. It's something about them. Just I relate to. I don't know what it is. They write songs that are silly, but they hit you hard. My second probably is the Strokes. I'm a big Strokes guy. It's probably the Beatles, I guess. I'm not that. I do like indie stuff, but like let's be real, like
I love the
Beatles.
Yeah, those are tight.
Yeah, I'm still a basic bitch at heart, so like and then who's I guess someone more recent. I guess he's not a band, but I really like Mac DeMarco. Like I really like that kind of style.
Okay.
These guys have a totally different list coming.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like I don't know the first 2 that you said, but I know like Mac DeMarco and the Beatles and like, but the other 2 I didn't know. So you kind of getting me hip, so I might have to check them out.
Yeah, Talking Heads is out of this world, and the Strokes are the Strokes have like simple songs. I think that's what it comes down to. Like their songs are all simple and like pretty easy. Like I like that a lot.
Yeah. I think that's important. Like simplicity is key. I think when you try to like make something complex and intricate, I feel like you can maybe like water it down a little bit. So,
yeah, it definitely can get that way. For my 5, I guess there's this band called King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. They're fucking tight. It's like neo psychedelic, I guess.
We went to a concert.
We did. We went to one a few before the pandemic. And then I'd say like the OCs are also a really great one. I've been like really heavy into the Beatles a lot and just like their older stuff, and like not like the old stuff, but that midway like post Rubber Soul, when they got a little bit more like wacky and stuff like that. And then Rage Against the Machine. That's always been like
Oh.
a huge influence for me.
I forgot to add Death Grips.
Death Grips
Yeah.
for him. I guess adding that on. Death Grips is tight, and then like for a fifth one, say like he already said Nirvana, but Nirvana's just like really great, dude. They're just awesome.
Also simple.
Yeah, also simple. A lot of inspiration there. So, and then
I don't know. I got through so many phases. Death Grips is on there. No, I don't know.
You do go through a lot of phases.
Yeah, I listen to like
Silk Sonics.
Yeah, see, like in 1 month I'll listen to like I don't know, fucking like some random indie rock slow shit, and then like the next month I'll listen to like hardcore, so like trash talk, and I mean I'm not the biggest Turnstile guy, but I like them.
yeah, Turnstile is cool.
It's Show Me the Body's solid. I don't know. These aren't like I'd have to really think about like top 5 overall.
I got you.
But I don't know. I just listen to. I go through a lot of phases. So
I mean, that's normal. I mean, you basically already threw like a list out there, so you pretty much answered the question there.
Yeah, there you go.
So you guys have put out, is it 3 projects to date? Or because it's what you never set it back, Ghoul and Creature, or is there more?
Yeah, I'd say that's right. I mean, there was like a loose project that we actually called "This Is Not a Project" or something like that.
the 3 last rap songs.
Yeah, it was just like the little like clumping the last few tracks that we put out that kind of had like a similar sound into something for a little bit, and I wouldn't call that like a project. So I'd say like three albums or EPs. Yeah.
Do you guys have a project coming out soon at all? Or
there's like some
project.
There's a little project we're doing with a friend. Won't say which yet. Still kind of
okay.
Kind of unknown, and I don't think he wants it to be known quite yet. And then just kind of, we're going to put out a few singles, I think, in the meantime, just trying to get like the rhythm back. Since we dropped Creature, it's kind of been like it's almost been like 2 years now since we did Creature, and haven't put anything out since then, and just due to, life and whatnot, but the ball's rolling again, so probably just a few singles in the meantime, and maybe like I'd say probably an album next year, more than likely. So
okay, as far as live shows, are you guys performing at all, or that's kind of been on the back burner due to like COVID and the pandemic?
Yeah, it's we're
practicing.
Yeah, we rehearsed like three times a week, like few hours each, and so that's like in preparation for shows. So as soon as like we feel like the set's tight and we're all ready to like play and whatnot, then we'll be hitting gigs just around our like area and wherever we can. So I think we're looking at probably like late January, or like February, like early February, I'd say, to start playing gigs. So around then we'll be doing some shows most likely.
Yeah, that's a good time. I would imagine by then like things should be more back to normal, so makes sense.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I feel like this thing is just constantly like ups and downs all over, so I guess we'll see for the time being. But
where do you guys see yourself in a year?
A year?
At least performing a bit, a couple nights a month, I guess.
Yeah.
A few songs, maybe like 2 or 3 out, something like that.
Yeah, I mean,
working on a project.
Yeah, hopefully by a year, hopefully more than that. I'd say have like an album out, and then just playing shows and stuff, and just trying to make it happen. I think that's really all I see. Hope to be playing some bigger shows by then, you know,
For sure.
like that, but
Yeah.
who knows?
Tell the people like who don't know you why they should listen to VTB. Like, kind of sell yourself a little bit, I guess.
Okay. I'd say because Michael. Yeah, let's let Michael have the fucking
I
ball
think
here.
VTB has a sound that is familiar to like listeners, but it throws in a twist, you know, whether it's his vocals and bass, because he has a unique way of playing bass. Brennan's like drum style like changes in each song, so it's a variety of sounds. And then they added me to do some synth sounds, and I think it's a little bit different than what people are used to listening to. But I think if they'll like grow to enjoy it, if they're willing to try something new. The sound has grown a lot since the rapping days. Being like I've been around since basically day one of them rapping. Like, what was it? 7 years ago? 8 years ago?
2015.
Yeah, 2015.
Yeah.
Like I've been there since that day till now, and I've seen the growth, and I just know that they have. I guess we have the potential to catch a lot of listeners, and you know, get them interested in some new kind of genre. Especially people who were fans of the rap stuff and that have stayed and converted into this new stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I believe you guys have great potential. I mean, because like you were saying, like you guys take so many genres and just really merge it into something that's unique to you guys. And I feel like you could really pull from just different demographics and segments, and like you guys could really be huge for sure. I can see it for you guys. So, you know, just keep going for sure. You know,
we will. You know, through all like the hardships and whatnot the band has gone through, we're doing it strong, and you know, it feels like it's gonna last. So we don't see any stopping. So
for sure. So
we'll keep doing it.
If you could have one guest on the show Insight, who would it be? But also keep in mind, whoever you say, you have to help me get them on the show.
Okay.
So.
Oh shit. Yeah, maybe our buddy Chris. He's fucking tight. He goes by Black BLCKK.
Okay.
He's in Spider Gang. I don't know if you're familiar with them, or Little Darky. Yeah, he's in that.
People.
Yeah, really great guy. Makes some fucking awesome music.
His birthday's next week.
His birthday is next week. Also
my birthday.
Hey, well, you know, happy early birthday. You know.
Yeah, he's sick though. I could definitely, you know, I'll put some word over. I hardly even get in contact with him myself. I guess, you know, but I will definitely see what I can do.
All right, my man, sounds good. But
yeah.
Before we wrap up, do you guys have any like final remarks at all, or anything you just want to share before we end it?
Well, I guess like a good thing to touch on is that we haven't officially announced that Michael's in the band, so
okay.
You know, this is a good way to say it. You know, we'll probably do something on Instagram, with a little, you know, some good headshots of him or something.
Give me a black outfit.
Yeah, but yeah, Michael's here. He's here to stay, and we've got a lot of stuff in the works right now, and should have something out like very soon. I won't say how long because I don't want to get but very, very soon. I can tell you that. So, you know, we're going to keep doing our thing, and yeah.
You heard it here first, VTB. You know, be sure to follow them on IG at VTBOD, also on SoundCloud, and then you can check them out at VTB on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Music. So I just want to say thank you for, you know, taking the time to chop it up with me. I really do appreciate it. I'll definitely be tuned in to, you know, what you guys have moving forward. And then also links to your social media accounts will be in the description as well. So everybody definitely tap into, you know, what VTB has going on. Big things coming. So definitely catch him early, so you could just say, you know, yeah, I've been a day one fan. You know what I mean? You got to take pride in that.
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, thank you again for your time. You know what I'm saying? VTB. You know what I'm saying? I'm Tango Tony, and that's another episode of Insight.